Yes, today we are going to finish the exam practice questions of new book for P4. We are going to finish these questions. Yesterday we did till question 5. Today we are going to do 6, 7 and 8 from the exam practice questions P4 exam practice questions. Yesterday we did 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Today we are going to do 6, 7 and 8 and finish these practice questions. And hopefully tomorrow I am going to prepare you a mock exam and I'm going to solve that mock exam to you. So, question 6. The height of water age in a storage tank is modeled by differential equation dH over dt is equal to minus 20 h minus 5, where t represents the time in hours. Given that h is equal to 40 when t is equal to 0, find h in terms of t. So let's solve. As you see, this is a separable differential equation. Minus dH over dt is equal to minus 20 h minus 5. So let's separate them. dH over h minus 5 is equal to minus 20 dt. To be able to integrate, we have to integrate these two. And to be able to integrate that one, we have to remember that integration of 1 over ax plus b dx is equal to 1 over a ln ax plus b. So the integrated form of this one is ln h minus 5, and that one is minus 20t plus c. Now we have sufficient information to find value for c. Let's substitute 40 for h and t, 0 for t, and find the corresponding c value. Let's do it. So this is going to be ln 40 minus 5 is equal to minus 20 times 0 plus c. So ln 35 is equal to c. Substitute there. Ln h minus 5 is equal to minus 20t plus ln 35. Instead of ln, I am going to write logarithm to base e, h minus 5 minus 20t ln 35. And take this e as the base of that expression there. So h minus 5 is going to be e to the power of minus 20t plus ln 35. We have an addition there, that means we can separate them by multiplication. So h minus 5 is equal to e to the power of minus 20t times e to the ln 35. These cancel each other and we have only 35 there. So h minus 5 is equal to 35 e to the power of minus 20t. So h is equal to 5 plus 35 e to the power of minus 20t. As you see, we found h in terms of t. This is the answer for part A of the question. Let's read part B. It says, by finding dH over dt in terms of t, determine the value of dH over dt when t is equal to 0.5. Part B, dH over dt will be, what is the derivative of 5? It's nothing. What is the derivative of 35 e to the power of minus 20t? It is minus 700 e to the power of minus 20t. So it will be minus 700 e to the power of minus 20 In place of t, I am going to substitute 0.5. So the answer is minus 700 e to the power of minus 10. That is minus 700 e to the power of 10. That's the exact value for gauge over dt when t is equal to 0.5. Now, part C, state the eventual height of the water in the tank, which means find h when t goes to infinity. That's the meaning of that question. You have to understand that this is the mathematical meaning of eventual height of the water. As t goes to infinity, height will be what? That's the question here. So let's write height in terms of t again. 5 plus 35 e to the power of minus 20t. So this is equal to 5 plus 35 over e to the power of 20t. And as t goes to infinity, height will be 5 plus 35 over e to the power of 20 times infinity, which makes this one infinity. E to the power of infinity makes infinity, and we have 5 plus e to the power 35 over infinity, which is 0. If you divide an ordinary number by infinity, it makes 0. So height is equal to 5 when time goes to infinity. This is the answer for question 6. Now I am going to take the picture of this question to you, the answer of question 6 to you, and if you have any questions you may ask by messenger or WhatsApp. Yes, I am going to continue with question 7 from P4 exam practice questions. Let's solve question 7. Question 7. You are given 2 points, coordinates OA are 2, 1, 3, and coordinates of point B are 5, minus 2, and 1. That means as a column vector, vector A can be written as 2, 1, 3, and vector B can be written as 5, minus 2, and 1. And Find the vector equation of line L that passes through A and B. Let's write the vector equation. Vector equation of line L is R is equal to A plus lambda B minus A. So vector equation is going to be 2, 1, 3 plus, you may use any constant you want there, but I choose lambda to use. 5 minus 2, 1 minus 2, 1, 3. So vector equation of R is going to be 2, 1, 3 plus lambda. 5 minus 2 is 3, minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3, 1 minus 3 is minus 2, and be careful, this is the direction of the vector. Now, part B. Show that the point minus 4, 7, 7 is on line L. R can be written as 2 plus 3 lambda, 1 plus 1 minus 3 lambda, and 3 minus 2 lambda. And it's in the question it said that minus 4, 7, 7 is on this line, so we have to have a constant lambda for each point. So as you see, for each value, for each equation, lambda is minus 2, therefore shown. Or you can say that when lambda is minus 2, line L passes through the point minus 4, 7, and 7. C. Find the angle between line L and the x-axis. If the question is find the angle, means we have to use the directions only. If the question involves angle, you have to use the directions of the equations only. What is the direction? Say that U is the direction of line L. It is 3 minus 3 minus 2. What is the unit vector for x-axis? The unit vector for x-axis is 1, 0, 0. Only x is 1. The rest is 0. This is x, this is y, and this is z. If it is x-axis, we have nothing for y and z. So that's why this is the direction for x-axis. 1, 0, 0 is direction for x-axis. 0, 1, 0 is direction for y-axis, and 0, 0, 1 is direction for z-axis. So if you want to find the angle, we have to use what? We have to use the cosine rule. So U times V, U dot V must be magnitude of U times magnitude of V cosine theta, the angle between the line L and the angle and the x-axis. U is 3 minus 3 minus 2, V is 1, 0, 0. Magnitude of U is 3 squared minus 3 squared plus minus 2 squared under the square root. Magnitude of U, V is 1 squared plus 0 squared plus 0 squared. So 3 times 1 is 3, plus 0 is equal to root 22 times root 1 cosine theta. So cosine theta is equal to 3 over root 22. So theta is equal to cosine inverse 3 over root 22, and that is something like 50.8 degrees. So that's the answer for part C. Let's do part D. The point C lies on L such that AC is 3AB. Here, what is AB? How can we find AB? AB is equal to OB minus OA, second minus the first one. So AB is going to be 5 minus 2, 1 minus OA, 2, 1, 3. So AB is equal to 3 minus 3 minus 2. So we can have C in two positions, either there or there. And these will be the distance between the displacement in A and C is going to be 3AB, either to the right hand side of A or it is going to be on the left hand side of A or point A. C is going to be on either on the right hand side or on left hand side of point A, and they are all both on line L. So either we are going to add 3AB to point A or subtract 3AB from point A. So C is going to be either A plus 3AB, that is 5 minus 2, 1 plus 3 times 3 minus 3 minus 2, and this is equal to 14. So, sorry, coordinates of A are 2, 1, and 3. Sorry about that. So this is going to be 11 minus 8 and minus 3, or coordinates of C will be calculated by subtracting 3AB from A. Which will be equal to so either this is AB, these are the coordinates of C, or minus 7, 10, and 9 are coordinates of point C. And this is the answer for question 7. If you have any questions, you may ask. Now I am going to solve question 8 and finish the questions of exam practice questions. Remember, tomorrow at 4 o'clock we are going to solve questions from Pure Mathematics 4 online. I will be here at just 4 o'clock tomorrow and solve a couple of questions for you. And question 8. X is equal to t squared, y is equal to 1 minus t. This is a parametric equation of curve C. These are the parametric equations of curve C. The curve is rotated about x-axis by 2 pi radians from t is equal to 1 to t is equal to, from t is equal to 0 to 2, t is equal to 1. Find the exact volume generated. What is the volume for parametric equation? It is from t1 to t2 y squared dx dt if the equations are parametric. So if x is t squared, what is dx over dt? It is 2t. So volume is going to be pi times from 0 to 1, 1 minus t squared 2t dt. So volume is going to be pi times from 0 to 1 t squared plus 2t plus 1 times 2t dt. Volume will be pi times from 0 to 1 2t cubed plus 4t squared plus 2t dt. Now let's do the integration. Volume is going to be pi times 2t to the power of 4 divided by 4 plus 4t cubed over 3 plus 2t squared over 2 from 0 to 1. First of all, I am going to substitute 1 there. It will be 1 over 2 over 4, which is 1 over 2, plus 4 over 3, plus 1. There is a mistake, I think here. There is a mistake. Let me check the question once more. Where is the question? One minus t squared is 1 squared minus 2t plus t squared. So we have negative sign there. So this is going to be minus 4t squared. Sorry about that. This is going to be negative. This is going to be negative minus 0. When we substitute 0, so volume is equal to pi times 3 over 2 minus 4 over 3 check this question once more. So the answer is 3 over 6 pi. Volume is pi over 2. Let me check the question once more. Yes, that's the end of the video. I think everything is right here. If there is any mistake, yes, that's the end of the video. I am going to send the pictures for you.